Welcome back to Is It Worth Watching? Today we're looking at Demon Slayer Episode 2, and it opens up with an amazing bit. Tanjiro is trying to get this old farmer's basket and some bamboo. Farmer's like, yo, it is junk, just take it. And like neither one will give up on like their modesty. They're like, no, just take it. And he's like, take my money. Nah, bro, it's cool. Take my money. Like it is hilarious. It just solidifies that Tandro is such a cool dude and the homie. And afterwards, he gets all that so he can make a basket for Nezuko, and who's currently hiding out in a cave. He fixes this basket up for her, and then they're able to use her ability to change her size and to making her a little bit smaller, a little bit easier to carry. So now with his sister's travel situation figured out, our boy Tanjiro is ready to go up to Mount Sagiri to go find our teacher Orokodaki. But along the way, a lady gives him directions and warns him again. Yo, this is a dangerous place. It's scary out there. You don't want to be out there after dark. And Tanjiro's just like, don't worry, lady. I got this. I know how to be safe. And man, it ain't 2 seconds later, the first place this man runs up on, oh, there's trouble. What could it possibly be? I mean, so far, this whole place has been such a nice world. There's been nothing crazy at all. And who would have thought? It's another demon! Like, come on! Why is no one ready for these things? The demon even talks about, like, yo, you're on my turf. So, bro has been around. And if you don't do anything, man, at least check out some of these, like, demon intros, because these demons are ridiculous. But my man Tanjiro, he's not about to go down without a fight, and he for sure ain't about to let no regular old demon stop him. So let's go, Tanjiro! But unfortunately, my boy is immediately outmatched. We just got a hatchet. The demon can heal. And Nezuko, our tank, is just over there foaming at the mouth the entire time while Tanjiro's about to get murdered. But hey, it's cool. So here it is, fourth quarter, 20 seconds left. Tanjiro's getting the life strangled out of him. He can't handle the demon. And finally, after hearing my boy scream, Nezuko finally comes to her senses and kicks this man's head off. What? I am like Tanjiro. I was like, what just happened, yo? Was not ready for it. I would have been pushing that body off me. But obviously, the victory is short-lived because what you mean? You don't have to have a head as a demon to keep moving. Lets you know yet another thing. These demons are not easy to kill. So how is our boy Tanjiro going to handle this? And man, I have to say, like, from this point on, Nezuko basically gets bodied. Thank God for Tanjiro and his slight intelligence to be able to do a little something, because he does wind up, in fact, holding his own, just letting you know how much of a G Tanjiro really is. I mean, honestly, Tanjiro's kind of having a hard time with the head itself, but just like me, my man is hard-headed. So much of the fact that even the demon can't handle it. So my boy Tanjiro does what he does best, handles the situation, puts his enemy on lock, and goes and helps his sister. Actually willing to sacrifice his life to save his demon sister. Does that make sense? No, not at all. But my man's gonna do it. Could you imagine if, like, they just killed Tanjiro right here? Like, and then it's just picked up with Nezuko? But that's not what happens. So my man gets back, realizes, yo, I've got to put an end to this demon. But, Tanjiro's got a heart. He cares about these demons. Even though it's a demon. And that's when our teacher finally comes in, Mr. Urokodaki, coming in to let Tanjiro know that he's a little punk and that he's not gonna make it if he don't toughen up. But my man Tanjiro, everybody's been disrespecting Tanjiro. Tanjiro has been putting in the work. Yes, my man is soft. Yes, my man doesn't really I wouldn't think he'd be surviving this long, but clearly he is, and he's working his tail off. So Orokodaki can kind of back off kindly, just help my man out, which of course he does. But being the soft man that he is, Tanjiro takes too long to kill this demon, and the demon gets eaten up by sunlight, and oh my god, is it fast. Like, yo, when Giyu said don't put Nezuko in the sun, He meant that shit, bro. Don't put her in the sun. That's when Tanjiro's like, oh snap, my sister. But don't worry, she's safe. She hid in the building. She wasn't about to come out there doing that. No way. So here we finally get a proper introduction to Urokodaki, and he basically lets Tanjiro know, bro, you can't be soft like this. Come with me if I'm gonna train you, but you cannot be soft like this. You gotta make decisions. You're too indecisive. You're moving too slow. You gotta move fast. Now follow me. And this man runs nonstop, making no noise, and poor Tanjiro is just dying the whole time. Finally, we make it over the hill, make it to Grandpa's place. And he's like, yo, we good, right? I passed the test. And Orokodaki's like, nah, man, follow me. Man takes him out in the woods on the top of a mountain and is like, all right, meet me back in my cabin, bro. You make it by sunrise, I will train you. And yeah, lots of traps. Lots of traps. Definitely try. Like, how many kids? How many kids have died on this mountain just trying to be trained by Orokodaki? Like, makes no sense. By the way, Tanjiro's definitely dead. In a few of these instances, boy is dead. But hey, it's all good. Tanjiro and his Super Sniffer 3000, and they're gonna find a way, man. They're gonna find a way, and they're gonna get back down to the crib. And he handles it for a minute. My man's dodging a lot, but hey, he's not super athletic yet, so he can only handle so much before they eventually get him. But until then, he's going to keep running. And while, of course, we know Orokodaki was questioning our boy, we know Tanjiro's going to make it back. And he does, just in time. But he doesn't stay up much longer than that. And our boy is toast. But Orokodaki sees what Giyu sees, and we're going to train my boy. And that's basically the end of episode 2. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover, any other anime or anything like that, or anything I missed that is important in this episode, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching.